Hi, so today I have a very exciting video for you. I have made a video about AliExpress a little while ago and I decided to try out some other stuff from AliExpress that I didn't try out before. Because last time I ordered mainly markers and pens and stuff like that, and this time I have some watercolors and I bought watercolor paper and some watercolors and brush pens. So, it's pretty cool. I tried out one of the brush pens when I was getting the train to visit one of my friends. That's why this one is already filled up with some water. And it sucked. So I haven't tried out the rest of them, but I hope they're a little bit better than this, because if I have to paint with this, it's not gonna turn out great. So yeah, let's open up this maybe first. Okay, here's the watercolors. Oof, oh, they already look so powdery. Okay, and it comes with a brush of its own. That's actually not too bad. It's like glued together, obviously, but it looks decent enough. Okay, let's open up the watercolor paper to swatch the colors. Okay, and this has 15 sheets. Okay. It's a bit thin for watercolor paper. How thick is it supposed to be? That doesn't seem right. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess let's use this one. Or maybe, let's get some water. So here's my cup of water. I'll just put it on the side here. Let's try this brush. Okay. The yellows are probably the best ones, but that's probably just because they're so light. This brown here is really horrible as well. Let's try to blend some color. Maybe let's try to do some wet on wet just here. Let's do it with blue. Okay, that's actually really pretty. And let's do the pink in the other corner. I love the color of the pink. It looks really vibrant. But they don't really want to come together. I have to... I'm not sure how I feel about that. Okay, let's try to mix some colors. So like the blue and the red, for example. Okay, they mix okay, I think. Yeah. I was afraid that maybe the pigments will be visible like the individual pigments, but that's not too bad. Although I really don't like the texture of it. What if we try to neutralize a color? Okay. Yeah, I mean, that works. Did that dry already? That's already dry. That's really weird. Watercolor doesn't usually dry that quickly on me. Okay. Let's take this out, sketch something, and paint an entire picture. So, there we go. Okay, let's go in with the water brush. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this water brush doesn't, it's very dry. It doesn't carry the water with it, as you can see. Okay, let's try one of these. I think these are the broad ones, as you can see. So let's fill that up with water. Oh, there we go. Ah! Okay, here we go. Let's give it a squeeze. Oh, well, I mean, this one, the water is actually coming out, so that's good. That now feels like watercolors. Okay, this one is a lot nicer than the other one. Okay, let's try this water brush. This is a smaller broad tip. So let's fill it up and see, because the ones with the white caps seem quite nice actually. Okay. Okay, this one has the same problem as the small one. It doesn't get out the water at all. My brush is constantly dry unless I squeeze it really hard for a long time, and then it just squirts out water. But, you know, it's not too bad. It's not as bad as the first one, I don't think. It's just a pain that I still have to dip it, even though it's water brush, you know? I wanted to get some different shades in. Ooh, the paper started tearing. Okay. I guess that's where we are done with the skin tones because the paper can't really take it. Okay. What kind of hair should she have? I want to give her pink hair. Oh, that's just stained permanently. Look at this. Jesus Christ. It's not even giving off color. Here. It's just stained. Okay. Let's give her pink blue hair. Okay, so I think I'm done with this piece. When it comes to the brushes, I have to say this one is crap. This one is crap. I haven't tried out these three, but the best one is the really broad one. It actually holds water pretty well, and you don't need to constantly squeeze it. But you have a lot of control over the water, so you know. It is a pretty good brush, and I'll probably use this one. I might just try this one quickly, and we can see if it's any good. Where's my syringe? Okay. Let's try this one as well. Just to know, because the one with the white cap is the best one so far. So maybe this one won't be too bad either. Let's try it on this test paper. Ooh. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, it's leaking. My hand is wet. Okay. Let's see. Get some pink. Okay, it's not too bad. This one is fine. It's not dry like the other ones. I had to squeeze from time to time, but no, this one is good. So this one and this one is approved. The rest, I don't know what I'll do with them. Definitely not keeping them because they're not helpful. When it comes to the paper, it buckles a little bit and started tearing where I went over a few times. But it wasn't terrible. It's probably not for like really heavy watercolor work, but I'm sure I will find a use for it. Even like coloring sketches and stuff on it would be fine. The paintbrush that came with the paint set is actually pretty good. Although it has like a really weird point. It's not in the middle, it's to the side. But it's fine. I liked it. I didn't find it that great, but I didn't find it bad either. So, you know. When it comes to the paints themselves, I would definitely not recommend them because you can see the pigment separating on the piece here, especially here, wherever it was thicker. And you can see it in the hair as well. It's not like a diluted color, more you can see the individual pigments. Where the color is very thick, so where I used a very saturated color, it looks completely fine. So if you just want to color in blocks of color rather than using it as watercolor, you know, because I don't know, here it looks kind of okay, but as soon as you start getting some darker pigment, you can see it separating. You can see it separating here even, you know, and it doesn't mix very well. You can see it by this. I just saw how this dried. So it's not great, but it's probably worth what I paid for it. Oh yeah, the prices are on the screen right now. So that's how much it was for the paints, the brushes, and the paper. So thank you so much for watching, and please tune in next week because I will be releasing more videos more consistently, or I hope I will. I've been really busy with trying to sort out when I'm moving houses because it's been an awful mess. And I was prepping for a festival that I'm gonna be selling my art at, so that will be a video as well.